Good.
Yo.
Children names.
The Unfiltered Hefe podcast. You just passed gas and I felt number late. With my daughter Amelia, she's here being pretty. She's watching Frozen. Won't leave daddy's side, so I guess we gotta do this with her. We got the big dog, the NFL insider, the college Senior Bowl, analyst. My dog, my big homie, my man Phil Jones, NFL. What's good, bro?
What's up, man?
It's good to see you, man.
Feels good.
Feels good. Last week at the BP in quick passing, got to see my man. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, "So you recognize me?"
yeah, bro. Look, I don't care what mask is on your face. I recognize people's eyes. Like people, eyes don't change, yo. You can.
Yeah.
We seen somebody long enough, you be like, yo, that's. So yeah, man. So Phil, there's a couple things I want to talk about. I know the main thing we really got it because me and you was texting is whole Doctor Strange. We'll get into the NBA trades and all this later, but in case you haven't seen it, let me and Phil enlighten you to a beautiful Doctor Strange trailer.
Every night, I dream the same dream. And then the nightmare begins. I did what I had to do to protect our world.
You cannot control everything, Strange. You opened the doorway between universes, and we don't know who or what will walk through it.
Wanda, what do you know about the multiverse?
Viz had his theories. He believed it was dangerous.
He was right.
I'm sorry, Stephen. Your desecration of reality will not go unpunished.
We should tell him the truth.
Things just got out of hand.
You break the rules. Look out! To become a hero. I do it, I become the enemy. It doesn't seem fair.
You know I lost, because people were talking about the Super Bowl, but right before the Super Bowl started, I started to get notification on my YouTube, bruh. When I tell you, I was sitting here when I ended up in my closet, bruh. I fell over. I was launched out. Professor X, what? We were waiting for that forever. What?
Oh, la la.
I swear that was Mephisto on the door when he pushed open the door.
You know, I went back and looked at it.
It looks like Mephisto or Beast.
Or Nightmare.
Right. I would love to see
It's between Mephisto and Nightmare that I'm thinking of.
Dude, this movie, I thought I was happy for Spider-Man. I don't know if anything could.
I don't think Spider-Man got anything on this here.
Dude, this looks.
He got power.
Yes, he does. This looks crazy. Wanda looks amazing. That last scene where she looked like Carrie a little bit, when she's standing there with the blood coming down her face.
So I think that's the variant version of her.
I think possibly Chthon might be controlling her. Look at the squid tentacle Joan. He got the he got the ruins on his arms. Like he has that red magic, that chaos magic on him. So
Yeah.
is Chthon using her as a way to get in? And because remember, that's how he does her in the comic. He's her, she's like his what's it called? Like when a body is used to be
as a vessel,
vessel. And it just seems like that
You know
could
what?
be a way, dude, to keep Wanda to she could still be in a sense good because she's being controlled by outside force. But it just looks, dude, I don't even know who we're going to see or where it's going to end, but I feel like we're going to be in there screaming and hollering about Deadpool and War.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be an interesting one. Another thing I've been noticing about this movie is this.
Daddy, you're such a little chicken, Daddy.
When you showed me the new photo, we thought it was Superior Iron Man.
Well, y'all thought it was Superior Iron Man. Iron Man never have a glow like that, so I thought.
Well, you remember Superior Iron Man? He did have like the little band around his head.
Oh yeah.
Where he had the Infinity Stones around him.
That picture I showed you looked like a dude though. But could they throw Adam Bashir, just throw him in there like that? Like,
he can go through certain. If I recall, what universe did he go into?
But are they going to throw characters at us that never been? Well, I guess they are since they throwing Professor X. But he's been introduced through other. But it's like, would they just give us some guy? Well, they are giving us American Chavez, and nobody know. We don't know who the hell that is for real. I mean, I had to research her when I heard.
Oh, bro,
she's dope though.
She's part of Young Avengers.
Yeah, she's dope. This Young Avengers team looks pretty serious. Khan.
That's why I'm waiting on Miles, bro.
New Hawkeye. If the twins show up, you got
most likely. I think the twins are going to show up.
They need to do something with the black kid from the Captain America joke and the Falcon. The Falcon.
Yeah, you'll see him.
He needs to show back up somewhere, but it's just like,
that's why you got Captain America 4 getting ready to.
Right, dude. How are they going to fit all these movies in the next? The MCU going to drop 6 movies a year, bro. It's no way you can keep dropping 3 and 4, bro. It's taking too long. Phil. I need certain things, yo. I need World War.
I'm just saying.
I need Blade. I need Ghost Rider. I need Namor. Can I get a good Black Adam? Not a Black Adam. What's my man? Black Bolt. Can I get a good one? A guy who can level mountains and worlds with just a whisper. Can I get that?
Yeah, can I? The guy they had. Whoa! I didn't know this.
Uh-oh. Breaking news. Doesn't look good. What happened?
So no, I was just thinking about Adam Bashir. Because he has a son and daughter.
Nah. But you think
they wouldn't introduce them first before you introduce him?
Right. Oh, I also heard a good theory. I'm not even going to take credit for this. The other ones I was telling you about, like even the whole when I text you about Captain Carter, those are all my theories. I'm gonna take a theory I heard.
I think you might be right on that Captain Carter because I really went back.
She looks strong like She-Hulk, like she's built like a guy. You know what I'm saying, with long hair. If she's a super soldier, she gonna have that proper.
Remember how they had her in What If? Like she had the whole big bulky thing, like she like Strong J. She
was like 6'2". She wasn't even playing games.
Trapezius muscles, and she was built like Catcher Freeman.
You know what I'm saying? China. Jade Carhill. If you don't know who that is, go ahead and look up Jade Carhill. That girl is built like a brick. But I'm just they were saying that maybe in that last scene when they show Wanda in the eyes with the 2 cages, maybe that's her finding her two kids being held in another time, in another multiverse, being held like how, remember how her and her brother was locked side by side in those cells? That would be a good like callback.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
I'm just very I don't even know what's going to happen with this story, dude. That zombie Strange at the end.
See, I don't know if that's Zombie Strange. Remember,
I think that's
Strange was like. You remember I told you a while back how Strange is able to hold in all that dark magic,
right?
And it's all that black ooze.
I'm looking for Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig. I don't get no Peppa Pig. It's a man phone. Why are you trying to watch Peppa Pig when you got Frozen on TV?
I love Frozen Peppa Pig.
All right, well there it is. You can watch it on there. But yeah, man, I don't even. The Mephisto thing has to come eventually because you're gonna turn that down. The Mephisto has to come. Ghost Rider is on his way. So unless you're gonna rewrite Ghost Rider's background, how he becomes the Ghost Rider, Mephisto has to show up. So then just go ahead and stop playing games. Will we see Kang? I don't see how we don't see Kang the Conqueror in this.
I think a post credit you might see him in there.
I want him in this. I want him to be in the background somewhere, just like laughing, like something.
Or you know what? Have him just like
action
all through the crowd, just like, oh,
right,
really?
You could, because Jonathan Major's like silly. He has that. He could be silly.
You know what? I gotta go back and look at how Monica was channeling her how her powers were like glowing off. Let me see something.
Well, I mean, think about it. Captain Marvel, she looks like the sun when she comes in, and that looked similar. Just she had blue, like some blue hue to her feet or something like. So I thought it was a Captain Marvel-ish, but because, like I said, the Marvels are coming.
Remember, she didn't have her powers at full strength yet.
But we don't know how much time has went past from WandaVision to when she went up there and met Nick Fury. So I don't know how much time's passed. Has it been 6 months? Has it been 6 months?
Well, if you listen how the way they're talking like, I mean, yeah, we all know 5 years have went by, but I think it's an additional 3 years that have went by.
Because I'm trying to think. WandaVision took place a few months before Spider-Man, so it's like Doctor Strange is happening maybe 6 months after WandaVision, I would think. Like, because remember, it followed the timeline: Hawkeye, Christmas, Spider-Man, Christmas. Like they had the snow, Christmas, so maybe it's, I don't know, but I would love to make Doctor Strange an even deeper character if that's our Doctor Strange who becomes that zombie. Like, yo, if he has that power to just throw out all these, that makes a whole different type of
yeah.
Them anymore. Like, I don't know. I'm very curious. I don't know. We kind of knew what we was getting from Spider-Man. It was just confirming if we was getting the 3 Spider-Man. I don't know what I'm getting with this. My curiosity is just out. Dude, we're going to get Deadpool. Like, we have to get Wolverine. We got to get, but what characters, like, how they have so many iterations of people that they can bring in.
See, I'm really going to have to go back and watch WandaVision, What If, and Loki.
Loki was freaking amazing. Yo, I don't even want to segue yet, but that Moon Knight. I'm gonna say one thing about Disney Plus. People love Disney Plus, but then some people don't like it. I'm gonna say this: each Marvel show is its own. None of them feel the same. WandaVision was different from Loki.
Yeah.
Captain America is different from What If. What If is different from Hawkeye, and I thought Hawkeye was going to suck, and I enjoyed that probably second most.
You know what?
I thought Hawkeye was going to suck. Let's be real. Hawkeye is
Yeah,
born.
you know, Hawkeye actually had it real interesting. You know, finally showing like the whole like reveal of Wilson Fisk.
Right. That was. It blew me by shooting him in the next episode, but I get it. We know he's not dead.
I mean, you know all that extra skin he got. I don't
They
think
made
he's
him
ready for this jelly.
He was like eating big attacks. I was like, okay, he's stronger than he was in Netflix as far as durability.
Right.
He's more durable. He could take a punch a lot better in this one.
Yeah, because Matt was tearing his ass up, bro.
Yeah, but he also was tearing, man. They got to get them two in the mix again. We got to get.
Yeah.
See, this is the issue because we got Spider-Man half in but half out. If we have full control over Spider-Man, we would get those Daredevil, Spider-Man crossovers. I think even though Marvel and Sony working together, there's still like, you know, there's still going to be like those crossovers like that won't happen as much as you would want it to. But I would love to see Daredevil, Blade, Spider-Man with Fantastic Four. This is things that really happen. You know, that would be so dope. That would be so dope.
So here's my thing. Going back to Monica. Didn't she get her powers from what?
Going through. She was born with it, right?
I think she.
What did she say? She said she did something, and then when she went through that force field, that it just like accelerated.
It just accelerated the process. I think.
Remember, she took an X-ray and they said they couldn't see. She had light in her, like they couldn't see her bones or something. It was something like she was like showing like light, like in the X-ray. It was just light. I think that was
okay. You know what? It is her.
It is.
You remember when she got shot when she was trying to protect the twins?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I told you. I told you. It makes better for the story. It makes better sense for her because Wanda played with her in that jump. Wanda slapped her around a couple of times, like, "Girl, don't you jump out there." It makes sense for her to be like, "Nah, Slim, okay."
Because her eyes went like she went like full like yellow.
Yeah. That's why everybody was saying the mom, Maria. I'm like,
I mean, cause
I'm not knocking.
You gotta remember, she could have cut her hair since last time too.
Right.
And the other thing about it, I'm gonna be real. When they be trying to have black folks' hair in CGI, they just be like, okay, we're gonna have to trim it down a tad bit.
Right. I personally, I think for the storytelling, it makes more sense if somebody's trying to get through to Wanda.
And it needs to be a round two, bro. I need my round two between the two.
You feel me? That she can break through to Wanda, but she's somebody who was there when Wanda had that breakdown and can kind of be like, look, I'm gonna have to beat you into either if Chthon is controlling you, I'm gonna beat him out of you, or I'm gonna beat you up to get you to understand you're like not in your right.
I'm gonna beat you like my mama used to.
I think Wanda's gonna take a lot of people out in this multiverse though. Shuma Gorath. How many villains are we getting? Are we getting a good Mordo? Where's the bad Mordo? Like,
I think we're getting both.
Because we got to get Mordo back. You can't just.
But you know what? The way I don't know. Maybe they kind of turn like.
Come on, Mordo, you got to finish that story right. He wasn't strange. He was killing other magic wielders. Now all of a sudden, he's on the Illuminati. That has to be a good multiversal one. The bad one is coming. I would love for this to be like the overall villain would be.
So we're not done with Dormammu.
Dude, it's like it's so much there.
Like, and that's why, and then, you know, a lot of, and, you know, reawakening, doing the whole awakening of the multiverse. You're not done with Ultron. You're not done. Right. That's what pissed me off when they first did.
Getting sleepy.
What's dude's name? I'll say his name that did the first two Avengers.
You talking
Josh
about,
Whedon.
yeah.
God, he's ruined some movies, man.
That
Just
first
because you had Buffy and Angel, you know, you thought you were hot stuff.
That first Avengers was good. The
It
second
was
one,
good.
the second one was okay.
He ruined the second one. I don't care.
Yeah, he did.
You don't kill Ultron just like that.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't really kill him, but they have no mention of him since. And it's like Ultron has to show up somewhere. Come on. Didn't somebody find the Ultron bot in one of the they found like an Ultron bot head in one of the movies or shows recently? Somebody picked up his head somewhere. Like an Ultron old bot.
It was on Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, right. So
doing the black market, doing the bid.
It would have been beautiful if the eyes just lit up or something. Like you'd be like, oh, he's still in that joke.
You know what? With everything happening, it could trigger that.
With the 5-year absence of Doctor Strange, wouldn't that release Dormammu? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he went missing for 5 years. That deal had to end. He would have to know that Doctor Strange was gone. So maybe Dormammu has something. Maybe they take Chthon out and put Dormammu as the big.
No, you gotta have Chthon.
Well,
you got to have.
Yeah, I mean,
you know how brutal Chthon is.
I would love to have him, only because of the story. It makes sense. I know they don't like to do all the stories the same, but it makes sense to at least keep some things true to the comics. I just can't wait for it. And why is it in May? I can't take it.
Okay, you remember when the first Doctor Strange came out? When was that?
Was it May? Or was that? Or was it November?
No, it was May 5th.
And so this is May 6th.
Try to stay as close as possible.
Yeah, it's Dracula. Yeah, so you see this picture behind me, right? I couldn't fit the whole thing behind me, so I had to turn this out. I'm gonna blow this picture up later because in one of these shards of glass is a picture of Deadpool doing this. You can kind of see the one eye and his hand to his mouth doing like a shh. So I gotta find that in there.
Now you know what they do with the dark. Yo, the comics recently they do with the dark hole. She let Spider-Man, Wasp, Blade, Iron Man. She let them read it, and they just saw dark versions of themselves. But that dark version of Blade, bro.
So Blade's probably brutal.
They thought Blade was possessed by the vampire god. Come find out it was Blade the whole time.
Blade is a killer. Look, don't give him a reason to come for you.
Yo, Amadeus Cho was like, I knew you were in there, Blade. I knew you. Oh, you thought I was possessed? Phew. Took his head off. I was like, oh.
I just need
y'all need to stop disrespecting Blade.
I
want to get to it. His character going into the MCU now is going to be major because so far in the comics, and they try to keep it up. They try to keep it close to range what's been going on with his character in the comic book as well. Within the movies, he plays a major role now. A major role in a lot of things, dude.
You talking about Blade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what I can't wait the most, bro? You know what I really can't wait for? The Midnight Suns.
Yeah, I know. It's like that joint will be so far off. I would love the Midnight Suns to have the Punisher in there, yeah.
I think they'll have him in there.
If the only way to really showcase the Punisher's brutal killing ability, since y'all not going to really show him killing people like that, is to have him fight. It's to have him fight against Supernatural, bruh. Think about it. Disney is not going to have the Punisher go Netflix. He's not going to go like that in Disney, but he could go like that in Disney if he was fighting werewolves and zombies.
You know what? if Disney wants things to work how folks want to see it, they're gonna let it happen.
I want Deadpool. I want a Deadpool, Punisher, Blade, Ghost Rider.
Because I mean, doesn't Disney even show Disney Plus got what Alien on there?
I don't know. I haven't even looked. All I've been forced to watch is Encanto and Frozen. So
okay, hold on. Encanto. What does that remind you of?
what?
Think real closely about Marvel.
You talking about the movie or you talking about
The movie. What does it remind you of? What group within Marvel does that remind you of?
the Turtles?
No.
Oh.
Come on.
Man,
Come on, man. You can do
I
it.
don't feel like it, bro. I'm tired. What is it?
Tell your daddy he can do it. Come on.
I mean, tell this man stop playing.
Quiet.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Inhumans.
Oh man, see, I wouldn't even thought of them.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't watch the show. The reviews for the show was so bad. I was like, oh nah, I refuse to cut this on.
I mean, you ain't gotta look at the show. I was just thinking about the comic, dude.
How?
All their abilities. You always had, technically, you did have one that didn't have abilities up in that group.
I had to check it out.
You know, yeah, they can pull it off, bro.
They need to bring them back. I would like to see a new Black Bolt. I like that character. I've always liked his outfit, at least. I need a Namor. Like, and is that Black? Why people keep saying that that's not Black Panther? They think that's Reed Richards. But I'm like, that looks like Black Panther.
That's Panther, yo.
Has to be a Michael B. Jordan Black Panther, dude.
So you look, you know what? You made me reach out to certain plugs I haven't talked to in a while.
Look, they're pointing to me.
Let's show this quick clippery of Moon Knight, the spots on the Super Bowl. Moon Knight looks amazing. I Marvel, y'all got it. Yeah.
Tell the difference between my waking life and dreams. It must be very difficult. The voices in your head. There's chaos in you. Embrace it.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I'm losing it.
We'll catch you on. You're bloody useless, Stevie.
Stephen. I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
Thank you.
Lost the contact lens.
Hope you find it.
Thanks. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call me Mark? It must be very difficult. The voices in your head. There's chaos in you. Embrace the chaos.
that joint looks ridiculous. What was I wanting to say to you?
And then he got to listen to Cthulhu up in his head too. Golly.
Oh, that's what I was saying. I had seen somebody breaking it down. Basically, they was trying to figure out what character is Ethan Hawke playing. They basically was like, I gotta look up the name to give it to you, but it's a crocodile god or whatever in the comics. He has a specific name. Those scales that he showed on his arm, the two crocodiles on the scales. In the first trailer,
Arthur Harrow.
Yeah, in the first trailer, they showed a crocodile like kind of looking over, and so he slammed the staff, and he got the purple Agatha Harkness looking stuff going on, and so he's clearly of some power. So maybe he's like the crocodile god or something in some fashion or whatever. But that show, it looks so good. I love the way the mirror. He walks away in the mirror, always is looking at him like, man, get back here and give me my body back. I think that's Mark Spector and the other one watching him. How soon before we get Mark Spector to be Mark Spector all the time instead of Steven? And do all of them have a different way of speaking, or do they all speak like this in a British accent?
Nah, because Mark had more of a little bit of an attitude.
Yeah, Mark's the savage.
Yeah, Mark's
right.
Yeah, because Mark ends up skinning somebody's face off.
Yeah, no, Mark's a savage. So that's why it's like, I can't wait to see him turn into Mark Spector. Like, after he gets that phone call, what triggers him to go back into becoming Mark Spector? Like, he's going to be curious about, okay, now maybe the snap made him forget about his past. I don't know, yo. Like, I don't think, because after reading that Conscious has saved him even after he's broken his body up, and you know that one scene where he's falling to the ground and everybody's like, maybe he gets dusted. I don't think he gets dusted. I think he's going to hit the ground and die, and Khonshu going to bring him back. That'll be different because we already seen somebody come back.
Yeah, Khonshu would do that because Khonshu, he needs that vessel alive.
Right. So I would think you don't want to keep doing all the Disney Jones bringing back dusted people. It's like, all right, that's a little old. But if you have somebody actually fall to their death and die, you'll be like, oh wow, didn't see that coming. And then Khonshu brings it back like, nah, sir, you're not going to die on my watch. I need you. That would be different than how like Elena Belova came back. Even though that was cool as hell.
Yeah.
It's still like, okay, how many times are we going to see that? We've seen it with Monica Rambeau. We saw it with Elena. Okay.
But so she's part of the new Thunderbolts.
Right. But who's going to be in the Thunderbolts is the question.
No. Monica.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe it.
Stop playing.
Right. Stop playing.
I'm not lying.
I don't believe it.
Stop playing, you.
Sir. This is a Wendy's. We don't lie here, okay?
I don't believe you, bro. Why would she be in there? The Thunderbolts? She went to go meet Nick. At least I thought that was Nick. Nick don't mess with the Thunderbolts. Oh, no. Because why would she help the Thunderbolts after those people just was acting like buttholes?
Man.
I don't want her in the Thunderbolts. Give me Red Hulk first before we do all that. We'll get 6 episodes for that, for Moon Knight.
Because she was going as Pulsar. That's right. I got it right here. They got the Purple Man. They got the Purple Man's daughter on there, and Hawkeye as well.
Hawkeye is clearly not joining the Thunderbolts. He's definitely not joining. They haven't even shown the Purple Man unless you're bringing in Jessica Jones.
Oh man, you
They not
missed a
ready.
lot. Wilson Fisk had control over the Purple Man, bro.
Nah, I saw that.
His kids came to get his.
But the Purple Man, that was probably the best outside of the Punisher. I mean, outside of Daredevil season 2, I think Jessica Jones season 1 was the best first season. That season 1, that ending when she killed the Purple Man, yeah, I love that ending. I love it. He thought he had her. She was like, nope, broke her neck. I was like, dang. Yeah, man.
Oh, and Luke Cage is now mayor. And he will show you reform.
I would
like it or not.
I would like the old Luke Cage. The only person I don't want to come back is Iron Fist. Everybody else was cool with me. Iron Fist was just not, he wasn't working. And after you saw Shang-Chi, they need to get a new Iron Fist. Because Shang-Chi is like that.
Where I gotta find the comic book cover for this. Is this it?
Yeah. What time is it?
When I'll text it to you because when you see it, you're gonna be like,
yeah. And I know it's a little bit behind the scene. I was telling Phil I got a more time thing.
No, man, you gotta get the other munchkin.
My daughter, she's at my mom's house, so I'm gonna go by there to see her. But before we get out of here, I gotta talk to you about these trades. How you feel about the Harden for Simmons trade? Who won that trade? In the short term, you'll probably say Philly. In the long term, you may say the Nets, because one thing I know, well, I can't say I know because Ben Simmons did kind of quit on his team after the season, but he never quit during the season.
No.
James Harden is known to quit 2 years in a row to quit on his team during the season.
Anybody would quit if they're wearing that half-made suit they were wearing last night.
What was that?
Man, looked like Frankenstein.
Your man was wild. The fashion statement that these guys trying to make is incredibly ridiculous.
It's horrendous.
I think that immediately think about this. If Kyrie can get on the court full time, Kyrie, Steph Curry, KD, Big Ben, I don't know, but the thing is, I don't know what Ben can do on offense. I know he can pass. I know he can play defense. But, dude, has he grown any confidence with his shooting? With any, he can't be one-dimensional like this. I mean, he could, though. He can't. He technically can, because he got two shooters. He got Kyrie, and then he got...
It's her.
I don't know. It looked like a monkey. I can't even tell what that was.
It was, the hair, the way. But it's definitely her.
But yeah, man. So I didn't like that the Wizards got rid of Montrez or
I wasn't big on that, But they get Porzingis if he can stay healthy. That's his whole thing.
They only did that because it was a lot of behind the scenes. It was a fight between Montrez and Caldwell Pope, and then I heard that Dinwiddie wasn't really.
He's still fighting.
Dinwiddie wasn't a big. They didn't really like Dinwiddie behind the scenes, so that's why those two got moved. But it's like, dang man, y'all just let Montrez roll. He's a great off the bench player, great energy guy. Give you 17, 18 points off the bench. Of course, my poor Lakers couldn't do anything. But then it's like everybody trying to blame.
Bro, did you see the crap that Bleacher Report did to us?
No, but they tried to blame Russ, and it's not all Russ's fault.
He did that Attack on Titan meme. They had LeBron look at him like, I ain't never laughed so hard in my life. I was like, bro, this ain't right.
Yeah, man, it's not cool. What are you watching? Really? She watching the most ridiculous thing.
Yeah, bro, that is definitely
I can't see it because it's green. Your background is green on the phone, Kennedy. Who is that supposed to be?
that's Monica.
Oh yeah.
And she's glowing exactly like how
Okay.
that scene was.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, it only makes sense.
But you know, it does make a lot of sense because you know who's also with the Marvels? America Chavez.
Maybe because she has a star on her chest. I mean, she wears stars on her.
Nah, it's because she's able to open up portals. She has cosmic energy. I'm just saying. Put 2 and 2 together. We gonna get a rematch. It's gonna be better than watching Jake Paul and No, I'm not even gonna go there. I just take all that back.
Please, any Jake Paul fights.
God, I take everything back.
And last thing, Phil. Who did you have winning the Super Bowl? Don't lie.
Did I have the Bengals winning?
Probably did. That's what I'm asking. And I'm telling y'all, and you can go back. Y'all can think of mine. Go back to my podcast. Can't tell you which one, but go back and look early, beginning of the season. I told y'all Joe Burrow was going to be a problem. However, as great as I really like Joe Burrow, and I'm happy for him that my prediction about him came true. He was not going to beat the Rams, and I don't care what anybody thought with them up leading. I said, listen, they're making it seem like they're going to lose, but the Rams, this is written for the Rams. These guys, they're going to win this game. So as much as I didn't want to have to go against Joe, that defense is too brutal, son. It was no way you're going to stop Donald, Von Miller. Ramsey got torched up a little bit, even though they let that flag, that face mask go. But yeah, man, it was a really good game, and I'm just now ready for the Redskins to go ahead and get us a quarterback. We have probably the most generic. Remember, wasn't back in the day on the old Maddens when you could create a team? Wasn't the Commanders a team name? And the Admirals?
Yeah, it was.
And the Admirals. They gave us generic old Madden team names as a football team. The Commanders, bruh. They went back to Madden 2003 and pulled up the creative team logo and all that, bruh. They called us the Commanders. And then they got the nerve to keep putting the commercial on my TV. We are the Commanders. Don't. No, bruh. No. I'm sorry.
What was it, John? We are Commander.
We are not the Commanders. We are the Redskins. I don't care what nobody's talking about. I refuse the Washington Commanders. Stop playing with me. Stop it. I'd rather be called the Starfish. Like the Washington Commanders. Or give me some 1999 Madden generic, create a team name. And if you think I'm lying, go back on your Maddens from back in the day and create a team. And I guarantee you'll see the two names they were trying to name the Redskins. The Admirals, because they had the stupid sick logo for it. And then the Commanders, and it was like I swear those two names is on there. I swear they were. Then they had this one with like a dragon. It was green with I can't remember what. But I remember
that was an NFL Europe team.
Okay. But you remember what I'm talking about. That Commanders was on that list. And it's so bogus. They're going to name the Redskins the Commanders. Like, yo, that's the worst. I think we have the worst football, basketball, any sports name in North America. The Commanders, bruh.
A man going to come out in a burgundy uniform.
Come on,
That's
bro.
gonna be a mascot, bro.
We're gonna have the U.S. Navy coming out there as our.
They're gonna be marching out there in their uniforms.
We are the commanders. Like, no. Go back, and go get my old. I'll take the football team.
Can I just say, Monica Rambeau just literally brutalized Killmonger.
Yeah.
In the wildest way. when she reach and grabs your soul.
Killmonger is a hands fighter. He's not even on the level of fighting somebody with
man didn't know what he was expecting, and it was bad.
No. But yeah, man. Phil, I don't like to cut our show short.
I know, man. Yeah, you gotta get your other munchkin.
Hey, I gotta drive past you to go get her. So
yeah,
yeah, bro, man. Look, I'm trying to keep this Wednesday schedule.
Yeah,
because come March, I'm starting the podcast with my brother. I'm telling you, it's going to be something else. I want to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So then you can hold that Wednesday slot, a Hefe Cast, maybe Monday, whatever else we do. But so that's what's coming. Anything coming up for you on the Unfiltered?
Nah, it's gonna be quiet for a little bit.
Okay. Football season over. Are you reporting on anything else, or is it just
last Friday and Saturday I covered FIBA World Cup tournament for qualifications. Team USA, they did the thing.
Do you fly out there?
No, it was in DC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they beat Puerto Rico, they beat Belgium. Belgium, they posed a threat, but then I realized, like, damn. The woman on team for Puerto Rico, they small.
Yeah, I mean, no
really
offense,
small.
No offense to my Hispanic people.
Yeah,
especially my little sweet baby here, but y'all fairly short, especially your women, and your men are really small. You got a couple of tall guys.
Bro, I was like, I knew y'all was short. I didn't know y'all were like 4'11".
Bro, they average the men height probably 5'4", 5'5". Like,
yeah,
that's probably the average height. No offense, guys, but a bunch of little Napoleons complexes over there.
See, I don't know why I thought the average was like 5'6" or something like that. But you're right. It was about 5'5". Yeah,
they're little. I mean, and I don't take this wrong, but I swear, the islands, a lot of the Hispanic cultures up into the Asiatic, Jamaican, all of that islander, there's a lot of. I think there's a lot of. If we really check, there's a lot of blood. We have a lot of common. We come from maybe one source that broke off, like a group of brothers, but they all just took a different place. And because Hispanics look like Asians, well, for give or take, sometimes Hispanics, you know what I'm saying, but they have a lot of similar facial characteristics and body similar, just short, small stature. You know what I'm saying? Like even certain Jamaican women be super little sometimes. They got the chink eyes and the really pretty the hair, like this pretty old hair that get wet and look like silk. So
yeah,
who knows? I think the only group that we can't really figure out is the people that came from the Caucasus Mountains. Everybody else, I think, Hawaii, Samoans, I think we all kind of like, there's something in us that's similar, yo. Like we got,
look at me.
There's something. What's that?
A butterfly.
Can you? All right. On that note, we are about to roll up out of here. Phil, I'm gonna catch you next week. Amelia, you keep passing gas in my lap like I can't feel it. And to everybody else, we will be back with more movie reviews and NBA or football, sports topics and stuff like that.
Daddy, look.
And we'll see y'all soon. And definitely check out Phil at Phil Jones NFL on Twitter. And check me out on Facebook and YouTube and wherever you see Hefe Hippie HotASP is on Twitter. Y'all take it easy. Y'all smoke weed. Me and Phil.
There you go.